Good evening, Namaskar. Today we will take a look at IPCA Laboratories, IPCA, IPCA Laboratories Limited, with reference to its Q1 FY21 results. See, generally I selected most of the, except one or two, most of the companies based on their good performance. To be more specific, many scripts I select, if the profit, net profit, is more than 100% growth year on year, which means it is generally an investable company. Whenever I select a company with profits exceeding 100% year on year, it is generally an investable company. Please remember that. IPCA Laboratories is also like that. If one or two companies I select with less than 100% growth, and in any case, I tell you the negative sides also. Now let us go to IPCA Laboratories. It is a fully integrated pharmaceutical company with a strong thrust on exports. Many of our pharma companies are having thrust on exports. It is good, except one or two. In some cases, it is 50-50, something like that. But IPCA, strong thrust on exports. It is vertically integrated, produces finished dosage forms, FDFs, and active pharmaceutical ingredients, APIs. Now, the management, top management consists of Premchand Godha, Chairman and Managing Director and CEO. Chairman, Managing Director and CEO, Premchand Godha. Ajit Kumar Jain, Joint MD and CFO. Now, the key financials of Q1 FY21. Consolidated net total income is up by 41%. Indian formulations income up at 8%. At 489 crores. Consolidated net income is 1,546.49 crores, up 41%. Indian formulations income is up 8%, 489.41%. Exports income is up 62%, 774 crores. Now, standalone EBITDA margin comes at 39.65% in this Q1, compared to just 19.91% in the last Q1, 39.65, almost double. Consolidated EBITDA margin. Now we told about standalone EBITDA margin. Consolidated EBITDA margin also is equally approximately the same thing. 19.11% last year, 38.44% this year Q1. Consolidated net profit is up 244%. I told you, I select based upon profit growth percentage. Generally, it should be more than 100% like that. At 445.68 crores. Now, Q1 FY21 revenue breakup, we'll see. Formulations, domestic, are 489.41 crores, which is 8% higher than last year. Exports branded is 133.52 crores, which is 46% higher than last year Q1. Exports institutional are 88.67 crores, higher by 225% of last year. Generics 241.45%. This is also 92% higher compared to last year. So we are talking about this Q1 with reference to last year Q1. So formulations, total formulations are 953 crores, 37% higher compared to last Q1. Now we'll go to, from formulations, we'll go to APIs. Domestic 203 crores, which is higher by 209%. Exports 310 crores, higher by 33%. So total APIs 513 crores, which is higher by 72%. Subsidiaries have clocked slightly lower, 49 crores compared to last year, 67 crores, minus 27% degrowth. Other operating income is of course growth, 19 crores versus 15 crores, 27% growth. Other income, 12 crores, fall by minus 41%. All put together, consolidated net total income 1,546 crores, 41% growth. So we'll see once more in a different format. Net sales for this Q1 is 1,534 crores compared to 1,074 crores in the previous quarter, 1,078 crores in the year ago quarter. 42% growth year on year, 43% growth quarter on quarter, 42% year on year, 43% quarter on quarter net sales growth. Impressive. Net sales growth above 40% is impressive. Net profit is 446.75 crores. It is 241% growth year on year, 423% growth quarter on quarter. Basic EPS likewise 35.27 rupees. It is also 244% growth year on year, 437% growth quarter on quarter. So net sales growth 42-43% year on year, quarter on quarter. Net profit growth is 241% year on year, 423% quarter on quarter. Impressive. That's what I feel. Basic EPS I have told you 35.27. That's also like that. The current market price is 2005, which is if you calculate based on the latest quarter EPS, price earning comes to 14.22, something like that. Volumes are good. So buying, selling, there is no problem. 844 was the lowest. Somewhere around April it was 844. People who have purchased then would have minted money. Now current price is around 2005. 52 week high is 2175. Let us also take a look at the annual sales. Annual sales, 5 years ago it was 2,867, 4 years ago 3,156, 3 years ago 3,258, 2 years ago 3,773, the latest year 4,649. So there has been gradual growth in sales. In many cases, the latest 5 quarters may be good, but the latest 5 years are not good. In IPCA, the latest 5 years are reasonably good. Now, net profit, if you see, 5 years ago it was 96 crores, 4 years ago 202 crores, 3 years ago 243 crores, 2 years ago 44 crores, and latest year 611. So, sales have been growing and net profit has been growing. That explains the high price, 205. Okay, price is higher, but price earning is just 14. It is good. Historical prices, if you see, 3 months before it was 1,596. So, 27% gain in 3 months. 1 year ago it was 969, more than 100. So, it was a multi-bagger. More than 109% growth in 1 year. 2 years before it was 725, the growth is 180%. Yes, again multi-bagger. In 3 years, 3 years before it was 414%. The growth is 391%. So, IPCA Laboratories has been a multi-bagger in the last 3 years. Please note that. Now, shareholding pattern, if you look at that, promoters are holding 46.07% with no pledging. FIAs have got 12%, DIAs have got 31%, insurance companies have got 4%, other DIAs have got 3%, others have got 10.54%. So, the total story of IPCA Laboratories is somewhat impressive. Consistent performance during the last 5 years, during the last 5 quarters. But price is 2,000 plus now. if we had purchased in April, we would have minted well. Now, will it become a multi-bag in the next 2 years? Going by the earlier precedents, we should assume so. I leave it at that. There are no negative points as far as I can see. Therefore, now you make your choice. Price is high, but past history is good. Thank you for listening. I will be back with you with another star company.